Hey everyone, this is Kelly Joseph here, and I just wanted to take a few minutes to share with you my experience with Edgar, meetedgar.com. It has literally saved me so much stress and time when it comes to social media, which tends to be my thing that I love, but the thing that I also feel can be a thorn in my side at times, and that takes up so much of my time. And I'm sure some of you can relate to that. So I wanted to do a quick video explaining how this tool has really, really helped me. And so I'm going to share my screen and pop up what it is. So it is a website, meetedgar.com, by a girl named Laura Edgar. And she pretty much, I've been following her for several years. She's really into social media, and she created this awesome tool that I found really, really helpful. So basically what it is it's a scheduling tool, sort of like some other ones, but I find this to be way easier and just something that really works with my style. So first and foremost, the thing that I did was I really liked the idea of categories. So as you can see over on the left, I have a ton of different categories that I sort of guide what my posts are about. So the first thing I do suggest you to do is come up with your categories. They will give you the category, some categories to use. You don't necessarily have to use them. You can change them and add to them. I, for example, have several for my business is Healthy Revenge. I use positivity, healthy eating, fitness to combat negativity. One of the things I like to do is like an ingredients revealed, where I talk about one ingredient to stay away from. So I use that hashtag on Fridays, but now that I am pregnant, I am going to be using Fit Belly Friday, where I will share my progress as I grow. So that is one of my categories. Of course, fitness, where I post pictures, quotes, me doing workouts, that kind of thing. Food tips. Hubby on board, you have to really listen to your customers. What questions do you get asked a lot? One of the questions I consistently get asked is, how do you get your husband on board? Well, I'm having such a difficult time, so I decided to dedicate a post every week on that in my feed on Healthy Revenge. And then, of course, inspirational, funny. We all need a little of that in our life. Another thing that I'm really, really passionate about, I was a teacher before I became a health coach and online fitness coach. So kids' health, that's eventually where my dreams take me with this business, is to really work on raising healthy kids. So I try to do a post on Tuesdays about kids' health. And then, of course, my lifestyle, me being truly me and just sharing who I am. Motivation, inspiration, and then my blog, sharing blog posts. And this is a really great one because so many times we spend so long making these blog posts and creating this work of art that we're so proud of, and then we post it once and we forget about it. And I'm done doing that. I have put a lot of time and effort into my website. Now I can house all my blog posts here, and they can repeatedly show up as many times as I want on my news feed. So I don't have to think about it. Don't have to worry about it. They're all on here. On the Go Thursday is another one of my categories. I get a ton of questions from moms asking, how do I make quick meals? I'm always on the go. What are some recipes you have? Promotional, that is for anything where I'm announcing a new challenge group or a new free clean eating group, coaching opportunity, that kind of thing. I try to do some engagement, so I usually do like a question of the day. Saturday Find is something that I do where I post something I happened to find when I was grocery shopping, because I'm really into grocery, how to be a good grocery shopper and finding healthy foods, that kind of thing. And then this versus that Monday. So, I usually try to compare what you're eating and a healthier option. And then, of course, your use once, where maybe you just want to schedule it and post it, but you don't want to use it all the time. So that's a lot of categories. You don't necessarily need all of those categories, but just to give you some ideas, of course, make it you. Don't just copy because someone else is doing it. You really want it to be part of your target market, part of your niche. What makes you unique? What makes you people attracted to you? What questions are you constantly getting? That's what you really want to think of. And then when I look right here, I can see how many how many posts I have in each of these categories. So I can tell where I'm weak. I really need to up my ingredients revealed, my Fit Belly Friday. Hubby on board, I need to get some more in there. And what happens is they just repeat, because as we know, not everybody sees everything you're posting all the time. And then it's wasted, and you've spent so much time creating some of these posts. I don't know about you, but sometimes I spend way too long trying to create an awesome post. And then they see it once and it's done. So this makes it repeat, so you're never left with a dead page. So that I really love also. So just to give you an idea, here is your schedule. So once you have popped in your new content, they say you should start with 10 things. You can create different, they're called accounts. So I really don't use it for my personal page so much, because I'm really trying to move more to my business page. And I try to post like family and personal things more so on my personal page. So I haven't really created a schedule for that yet. But I have been starting to put my challenge groups in here and adding the posts right into here, because I personally feel it helps me. And then I still go into my groups every day and add my little personality in where I need it. So I don't feel like this is taking the personality out of my groups, and it's saving me sanity and time. And then my coach group is the Healthy Revenge Movement. I haven't really done anything yet with it, but I do plan on posting some regulars in there every day. My Healthy Revengers is my ongoing fitness and support group, which I have used past programs, Beachbody programs, and I'll show you that in a second. I've actually made 50 posts that will go right in my ongoing and fitness and support group every day. So it's in my use once category, and then they post every day. I don't have to think about it. But of course, I do go in and check in and answer questions, and I'm in there still, but at least I know something is being posted every day in there and I'm giving value. So that I love. And then, of course, like I said, my challenge groups, which I'm just starting to get more into that. But the most important one right now for me is my business page, Kelly Joseph for a Healthy Revenge. And you can see here, I have everything sort of scheduled out when I want it to post. So how did I decide when I was going to post? Well, you really have to take some time to look at your insights on your business page to see when it is active. I will tell you right now, for me in my target market, Monday through Wednesday is dead. In the mornings, there's a little peak. And then usually at night, there's a peak. Friday night is my big night. So I have a promotional on a Friday night because that's my most active night for people being on. And so I, in the meantime, just schedule random all throughout all my categories. So it's not the same thing over and over, but different. And then from those categories, they post for me. So that's how that goes. And then if you go back up to your queue, I can see 2 weeks out what's going to post. So again, I added all my things into my categories, and I do it every day, and I'll share that with you too. And then I can look for March 26th. At the top, that's the account, they call it. So this is my new Beachbody On Demand challenge group. We're in prep week, so that's going to be posting today at 1. And then in my business, I'm doing on the go, because that's what I do at 3:30. And then it tells me exactly what's being posted throughout the next 2 weeks. What if I don't want that to post? Like, for example, this one I've seen posted a couple times. Now I really need to get some more fitness ones in my category there. I can shuffle it. So I can take that out, and something else that I already have in there will show up. So if I go back down, and I lost it already. But so just so you know, you can shuffle it if you don't want to necessarily have what they've shown you in there. Okay. And then, so you can see I have all the categories. I have the account that it's in. I have the scheduled time, You can change all of this. So it's super, super cool. It's all in here. I don't have to worry about it. And I can go right through and batch, which that's what I've been trying to do these days, is batch everything. So the other day I sat down and I was like, I need a lot of fitness things. So I went through my Pinterest accounts, I went through what I know, and I added a bunch in there. That is so that's how my queue looks. And again, you can change it, you can pause it. But it's really nice because it's always going and it will repeat itself. So, you know, once it's done through all of your the whole category, it will start at the first one again, which I love. But the thing is, you do have to make sure you have a lot in there. Otherwise, it's just going to repeat those same few you have, where I have had to go on my business page and go, oh, great, I forgot to post a new ingredients revealed. It posted the same one as last week, which honestly, not that many people probably saw. But you do have to have those categories filled. And then I also do post me, though. I still am posting just random things that happen to me throughout the day. So it's not that I'm just using this. I do still post on the spot too, just so you know. And I would recommend to do that as well. Mix it in. And then also, when I happen to see something that I really love, for example, if there is let's use Beachbody. I really, really love their blog. They put out some really quality blog posts. So let's say of course it's not going to show up. Let's say you happen to have, let's go to YouTube. Let's say you happen to be following someone and a blogger or what have you, and you really like one of their recipes. Actually, there's a new one that I just found, a new website for kids called Food Stirs. So I'll use that one. So if I go to recipes, I'm just, searching the feed, trying to find some inspiration. And I find this awesome blog post, and I'm like, well, I want to share this. This is really good for my one category. I don't have to just write it down in a notebook and save it for one day. I can actually use my little tab here, and then it will go into so I can choose my category. So I'm going to put that into my Kids Health Tuesday. And then you have to choose your account. Don't leave it blank, because then it's not going to show up in any of your accounts. I want it to go into my Kelly Joseph for a Healthy Revenge. 3 ways to best cook vegetables. I'm not going to keep that. I'm sort of going to make it my own personality. So maybe I'll put, we all know kiddos need more veggies in their diet. Best ways to cook vegetables. And then I put my little hashtag, Little Avengers. And then you can go through the pictures to make sure you have the right picture, change that around. You can set it at a specific time. I don't do that because I already have it scheduled. So I know that on Tuesdays at 3:30, my Kids Health will post. Save the content, and it's in there and ready to go. That's how easy it is. It has made my life so much easier. And then I get emails every week telling about my statistics. I'm not going to lie. I am not that great yet with really analyzing my statistics. I'm not a numbers girl at all. And so I do need to work on that. But you can see here how many likes some of them have gotten. And then I can use that and say, all right, well, I need to be posting more of this. Like, I always get a ton of likes on anything I do with hubby on board. So you really can then analyze this and see where you're getting a ton of likes from, and what maybe you should maybe not use. And like I said, I'm not perfect at this. There are things I'm still working on with my business page, but I have found it to be really, really helpful and save me a ton of time when it comes to creating new content, because I personally feel like we have so much great content. Why keep recreating the wheel when this can just repeat it for you? So if you have any questions about Edgar, I did buy the account. I got a 30-day free trial. You do have to, I believe, get invited as far as I know, and then they will send you an invitation. But then I think you may be able to get a free trial. Um, but just ask me if you have anything that you want to know about it. Also, one quick thing that I do as well when I'm adding new content, I have a social media, um, when I want to add images, I have a social media folder that when I do see things, I just store them. But then you feel like you have all this stuff from the past that you want to bring back up. That's what I did one day. I went through all of my social media pictures and uploaded them one by one to my Edgar, so I have them all in there. So think about all your folders that you keep all of your social media information in, or inspiration or ideas, and you can pop that all in all at once to Edgar, and they will take care of posting it when you tell them to post it. So it's super time, it's convenient. It makes it just so much easier for you. And I think that was all I wanted to cover. The one thing I did make a mistake on is for my Healthy Revengers group, which is my ongoing fitness, I did all use once, which now, once those 50 posts are done, I'm going to have to go back and reschedule them all. Whereas next time, I'm actually going to make a category called Healthy Revengers, put them all in there, and then it will repeat for me. So you will have to make some mistakes to learn along the way, but I feel like this is a really good investment if you want to really work on your niche and time management. All right, that's all I had to say. Have an awesome day, and I'll talk to you soon.